Beth Hart. That's who's next. Now, Beth Hart was one of the very first reaction videos that I put out on my channel. You're Not the Only One, I think it's called. And literally, the first thing I thought of was, whoa. She was definitely, had some struggles, right? And lo and behold, she literally got out of those. And she has always wrote good music about it. And she's been an open book. Now, you guys, being on YouTube, if you're not an open book, guess what's gonna happen? People are gonna know. They're gonna know that you're hiding shit. So my whole thing was, I could make up this fake name, and I could make up this fake persona, and pretend to be somebody I'm not. But why would I do that? Number one, I'm not used to being a fake and phony fucking person. And if I do, I'm gonna feel fucking guilty about it. So much so that every one of you guys are gonna read it on my fucking face. So why even bother? Just be yourself, Jen, and hope for the fucking best. And look what happened. So why not be an open book? Because people have this thing called the internet. They can research you. And a lot of the times, they do, even if you don't ask them to. So I figured, why not be an open fucking book? What's it gonna hurt? If somebody is gonna judge me based off something I did many years ago, that's their fucking problem, not mine. Because unlike, Marty McFly and shit, I can't go back and change shit that I've done. I can just say, look, if this is what happened, this is what I went through. Hopefully it'll help 1 or 2 or 3 people. Hopefully. But you have to show that you've learned from those lessons. Because if you're doing the same thing repetitive, and you claim that you've learned from these behaviors and you're still doing that shit, you're a fucking hypocrite. So I think it's the best policy is to be honest and be an open book. All right. And that's why I appreciate this girl here. This is a 10-minute video, by the way. So, but he paid extra for it. So Mustelada. Couple of months ago, Charlotte Wessels only had 10,000. So we're getting there. She's gaining traction. She's getting back out there again. I know it's not as fast as it should be. I disagree with it. I think that Charlotte Wessels should have more. She was in Delain, for fuck's sakes. Delain's putting out some new music. I have not looked at it yet because I'm one of those people that I'm biased. I like Charlotte. I feel bad for Charlotte. And even the subscriber count on Charlotte Wessels' YouTube channel, I feel is bullshit. And I feel like every Delain fan should have pressed that fucking button. It's 1 second. 1 fucking second. I know I did a while ago. So but we can only say that at least it's not 10K no more. She's getting there. I feel bad too, though. All right, Caught Out in the Rain. Hi, Puis. James, I think there's some left. Hold on, let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left, buddy.
Every time he walks out the door.
Ah! Oh shit. Will you stop? For Christ's sake, she said stop!
I'm under your spell.
She's probably having some problems with her in-ears.
Ain't nobody's business.
Oh,
I'm already their child.
see what sucks about like Beth Hart per se, because she's famous. She's a famous musician. Now, if she does anything wrong in her life, she's going to be under a microscope. So, you know, again, best policy, be that open book, you know? That's what's the worst that what's going to happen, that people are going to judge you, okay? Unless their side of the street is perfectly spot clean, they don't have any reasons to judge you, because nobody is perfect. But I liked how she's just stopped that. But I didn't like how they didn't stop. Like, but she's so quiet. I would have been like, stop!
Every time he walks out the door, I wonder, is he ever coming back? I can't help but love the taste of danger, babe. In the howl, in the wind, and the rough in his hand. I got caught out in the rain. If I die, I don't care. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with this man. I got caught out in the rain.
You know, I always think of Beth Hart as somebody like Grace Slick, just in the looks department, or Carly Simon. She's got that raspy voice. The more and more I listen to her, she's a modern day blues pioneer. She reminds me of bringing that Etta James era back. Just the feel of her music, the stories that she tells through it. It's amazing. Makes me want to have like an old fashioned, and I don't drink. What's up, Hannibal Ledger?
I heard him crying in his sleep last night. No man wants to be told that he been crying. When he wakes up, I tell him it's gonna be alright. But I know that he knows that I'm just a lion.
Uh-oh.
I heard a shot, hey! A man down in the street. And he tore his soul apart. Last night when he was making love to me, there was another woman in his heart. I got
Look, I don't even know where to go with that one. I'm like, first of all, I've had men, like, okay, we're all adults here. I've had encounters with men say this: "You want to make love, baby?" I'm like, what? Really? Does that line really work for people? Because it ain't working for me, fucker. That is like the cheesiest line ever. You want to make love? No, that's just like somebody, like their foreplay is, you want to bang? No, no. No, I'd rather fuck a cactus. Thank you very much. But then on top of it, she's screwing this guy, and she knows he's thinking of about another woman. I would be like, get the fuck out, or I'm gonna fuck you with a cactus, motherfucker. See how you like it.
in the rain. If I die, I don't care.
Get out of here,
I'm in
you
love.
fucker.
I'm in love. I'm in love
You see, if that was my man, his ass would be the one caught out in the rain. I'd shut that fucking door so goddamn quick and latch all the locks and be like, "You ain't coming in, motherfucker! Get an umbrella, bitch." Try not to shut my computer off while I switch. Call me crazy. That's just how I am today. Ooh, my water is very minty now. Oh, that's nice. I've never seen Beth Hart perform with a pair of shoes on either. She's never wearing shoes. I think, like, she feels centered. She feels like a part of that stage. She feels like she's getting energy through the stage. That's what I think. Or maybe it's just more comfortable to be barefoot. But I don't think I've ever seen her wearing shoes. I appreciate that. I like Beth Hart.
Come on over here, talk to me, babe. Want a little bit of your whiskey on my tongue. Want a little bit of your whiskey on my tongue.
Oh.
No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no,
no. Got you, James. Thank you.
Want a little bit of whiskey? Want a little bit of whiskey? Want your whiskey, baby, baby, baby,
Give me that whiskey.
on my tongue?
I mean, I guess if you don't want to drink, if you have a drinking problem, you could just suck somebody's tongue who is drinking. That would be the easiest way, I guess. I don't know. I don't like alcohol. When I drink, it gives me an instant fucking headache. And I'm just like, ew, this is why I don't do this. And then alcohol, like, unless you just freshly take that shot of, like, let's say Fireball or something, it's that cinnamon whiskey, that's the only time it tastes good. Because after it gets to, like, fermenting in your guts and all of that, it makes your breath stink. Beer, too.
I got caught out in the rain.
Everybody hates me for Tom McDonald. Oh, shit.
I don't care, I don't care. I'm in love, I'm in love. I got caught out, I got caught out, caught out, caught.
Damn, Beth. Atta girl. He's all dressed like Carlos Santana. What's Baco? Fucking Beth Hart, man. Yes. In Switzerland. Sign me up.
So much for staying and listening and being here, and thank you for coming up and dancing so much. Thank you so much. Once again, Mr. John Nichols on guitar, Mr. PJ Barth on guitar, Mr.
I
Bob
fucking love
Hanson on
her.
bass, and Mr. Bill Ransom on drums. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Good night.
And she's always doing that. She's always appreciative of people coming to her shows. She always expresses her gratitude. Love it. Yeah, she's a sexy kitty. God, I wish I could teleport to Switzerland. Oh, I was in Tennessee for a couple of days, you guys, and I swear on everything holy, I want to live there. But I do that with everywhere I go. I'm like, I just want to live there so bad.